Hello everyone, this is Earth Archives. I believe friends are familiar with Einstein's general theory of relativity, especially friends who study science. However, in the development process of general relativity, are there more stories that we don't know? Let's find out together today. Before the show starts, please subscribe, share, and turn on the little bell. This will help us grow faster. Without further ado, the show begins. Alright, folks, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the mind-bending world of Einstein's theory of relativity. This ain't your grandma's physics lesson. We're talking about space, time, and gravity getting a serious makeover. So picture this, it's 1915, and Albert Einstein is about to drop a bombshell on the scientific community. He unveils his theory of relativity, which basically flips everything we thought we knew about the universe on its head. According to Einstein, massive objects like planets and stars don't just chill in space, they walk the very fabric of space-time itself. Yeah, wrap your head around that one. But here's where things get really wild. Einstein proposes that gravity isn't some invisible force pulling objects towards each other, it's actually the result of these space-time distortions caused by mass and energy. Mind blown yet? Trust me, we're just getting started. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool theory, but how the heck do we prove it? Well, my friends, that's where things get really interesting. It took years of research and experimentation, but eventually, scientists confirmed Einstein's theory. And let me tell you, it wasn't just some abstract concept, it led to some seriously game-changing tech. Think about it, cathode ray televisions, nuclear power, radar guns, GPS navigation, all thanks to Einstein's brainchild. Turns out, understanding how space and time work on a cosmic scale can lead to some pretty cool innovations right here on Earth. So there you have it, folks. 6 surprising facts about Einstein's theory of relativity that'll make you see the universe in a whole new light. It's a theory so mind-bending, it's no wonder Einstein himself once said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." And let me tell you, Einstein's curiosity sure led to some out-of-this-world discoveries. 1. Einstein relied on friends and colleagues to help him develop his theory. First off, we've got Marcel Grossman and Michel Basso, Einstein's college pals. Now, rumor has it that Einstein wasn't exactly the most diligent student, we've all been there, am I right? So he relied heavily on Grossman's notes to get through class. These two were like the dynamic duo of math, and together they cooked up an early version of the general relativity theory back in 1913. But wait, there's more. Enter Michel Basso, another one of Einstein's trusty sidekicks. You might remember Basso from Einstein's 1905 paper on the special theory of relativity. He was the unsung hero credited in the acknowledgements. Turns out, he and Einstein were thick as thieves, working tirelessly over the next couple of years to fine-tune the general theory. Now, let's not forget about the heavy hitters, David Hilbert and Emmy Noether, two of the greatest mathematicians of their time. These folks weren't just sitting on the sidelines, they were in the trenches with Einstein, helping to whip those equations into shape. And as if that wasn't enough, Einstein also had some fresh-faced physicists on his team, including Gunnar Nordstrom and Adrian Fokker. These young guns helped him polish up his theory and take it to the next level. So there you have it, folks. Einstein's theory of general relativity may be hailed as the work of a solo genius, but behind the scenes, he had a whole squad of brilliant minds helping him out. 2. The early version of the theory contained a major error. So, picture this, Einstein and his buddy Grossman dropped the Entwerf paper in 1913, thinking they've cracked the code on gravity and light bending. But here's the twist, turns out, there's a big ol' math error lurking in the shadows. Oopsie daisy. Now, fast forward to 1914. German astronomer Erwin Finlay Freundlich is gearing up for the ultimate test of Einstein's theory, a solar eclipse in Crimea. He's all set to prove Einstein right, or wrong, once and for all. But just when things are heating up, bam! World War I crashes the party, putting Freundlich's plans on ice faster than you can say, gravity. But fear not, dear readers, because Einstein's not one to give up that easily. By November 1915, he's back with a vengeance, introducing the final version of general relativity. And guess what? He's fixed those pesky field equations, making sure they're shipshape and ready to rock the scientific world. So there you have it, the rollercoaster ride of Einstein's general relativity, complete with twists, turns, and one heck of a math blunder. It just goes to show, even the greatest minds can stumble now and then. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? 3. Einstein's now legendary paper didn't make him famous, at first. Let's rewind to the year 1919, a time when Einstein's star was about to shoot straight into the stratosphere. Now, picture this, the Prussian Academy of Sciences, the hallowed halls where Einstein drops his masterwork on the world. But it's not until it hits the pages of Unveiling the Veil that people start to sit up and take notice. Einstein's got everyone talking, but he's not quite an international sensation just yet. Enter British physicist Arthur Eddington, the man about to change everything. With a total solar eclipse looming on May 29, 1919, Eddington's got a crazy idea up his sleeve. He's gonna put Einstein's theory to the ultimate test. But he's not going it alone. Oh no, he's got Sir Frank Watson Dyson, the bigwig astronomer royal of Britain, in his corner. Together, they cook up a plan to measure the positions of stars during the eclipse and see if they match up with Einstein's predictions. Spoiler alert, they do. When Eddington drops his bombshell findings in November 1919, Einstein goes from science superstar to international icon faster than you can say, E=mc². Front page news around the globe, talk about making an entrance. 4. Another scientist, and former friend, accused Einstein of plagiarism. It's 1915, and Einstein's been invited to strut his stuff at the University of Göttingen by none other than Hilbert himself. Now, picture this. Einstein's up there, sweating bullets, trying to wrap his head around his theory of general relativity. But the thing is, he's still got some serious doubts swirling around in that brilliant brain of his. Meanwhile, Hilbert's sitting in the crowd, taking it all in and thinking, hey, I can do that too. So, what does Hilbert do? He rolls up his sleeves and starts cooking up his own version of the theory. And get this, rumor has it he finishes it up a solid 5 days before Einstein even steps up to the podium in November 1915. Talk about timing. But here's where things start to get messy. What started as a friendly exchange of ideas soon turns into an all-out war of words. Einstein and Hilbert start flinging accusations of plagiarism left and right, each claiming they came up with the goods first. Now, fast forward a bit, and the dust finally starts to settle. Historical research swoops in to save the day, revealing that Einstein was the true brains behind the operation. Turns out, Hilbert's version was missing a crucial ingredient, something called covariance. And by the time Hilbert finally gets around to publishing his theory in March 1916, well, let's just say the ship had already sailed. 5. At the time of Einstein's death in 1955, scientists still had almost no evidence of general relativity in action. So, picture this, it's 1919, and Einstein's theory of general relativity is causing a stir. But it's not until a total solar eclipse rolls around that scientists get a chance to put it to the test. Lo and behold, the sun's gravity bends light just like Einstein said it would. Cue the mic drop, Einstein's theory is officially on the map. Fast forward to the swinging 60s, and scientists are still riding high on Einstein's coattails. They're out there hunting for cosmic wonders like black holes and neutron stars, all while trying to prove Einstein right once again. But there's one elusive prize still up for grabs: gravitational waves. These ripples in the fabric of space-time are like the holy grail of physics, and scientists have been itching to get their hands on them for decades. It's like trying to catch a unicorn. Everyone's talking about it, but no one's ever seen one. That is, until February 2016. Enter the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, aka LIGO. These science wizards dropped the bombshell announcement that they've detected gravitational waves caused by the mother of all collisions, two massive black holes smashing into each other like cosmic wrecking balls. 6. You can thank Einstein for GPS. You see, Einstein's theory isn't just about black holes and cosmic chaos up there in the heavens. Nope, it's got its feet firmly planted on Earth too. Take GPS technology, for example. You use it every time you punch an address into your phone or follow your car's navigation system. Now, here's where things get mind-bendingly cool. Einstein figured out that time isn't just some steady tick-tock, but it's all relative, pun intended. And when you're dealing with massive bodies like our planet Earth, time plays tricks on us. So, picture this, you've got these satellites orbiting the Earth, beaming down GPS signals to help you find your way around. But here's the kicker, time is ticking faster up there than it is down here on solid ground. We're talking microseconds here, but when you're zipping around trying to find your way, every second counts. If we didn't have Einstein to thank for his genius theory, those GPS signals would be leading us astray faster than you can say, lost. But fear not, because Einstein's got our backs. GPS technology takes Einstein's theory into account, tweaking those satellite clocks just right so you end up exactly where you need to be. So, next time you're cruising down the highway and your GPS guides you flawlessly to your destination, just remember, you've got Einstein and his mind-bending theory of relativity to thank for that smooth ride.